It's your boy, Hype Fan Jers. You are tuned in to Hype Fan Eagles. Yo, I'm at work, but you already know I had to come out with another video. I'm like, well, I got the time. Let me hit another video. Just a small little clip. Just want to brush through on some little key things that I heard through the press the other day with Nick Sirianni. But yeah, like I always do, first and foremost, I want to you already know how I start to give thanks to everybody that's following, subscribing, liking, commenting, tuning into the podcast, to the spaces, to everything, to Twitter. We thank you, appreciate that. Continue to follow. We're gonna have more contents like always. Like we always say, we come out with more and more contents, whatever you need. No, and then merchandise. My boy got the merchandise, so continue to stay tuned if you want to, cop some merchandise, some clothes, some football gear, some regular gear. Especially football gear. You want to look good for your team this season, because this season probably gonna be a little crazy. How it looking for me? So if you want to look good, go and see your teams and whatever team, stay tuned. My boy got merchandise and clothes for football teams, whatever your team is. So yeah, like you stay tuned. You could get that link and you could get the opportunity. He do a little bit of giveaways, depends on how everything's flow. So yeah, but I want to keep you so long. I want to get into it. Like I looked at a lot of key things that I heard on through the press conference, and one thing I wanted to talk about, because I hear that a lot that been going on lately, dealing with uh Quez Watkins, and the situation dealing with him. A lot of people like really don't not really feeling him too much on the Eagles team, and like people that's not Eagles fans and people that's Eagles fans are like, they you got a lot of people looking down and they not really feeling him, which is understandable, and which I understand why they not, because like we always talk about um how a lot of stuff, a lot of plays that he left on the field, a lot of plays that he didn't, come in the clutch with, that, the drop passes and a lot of times of routes and him trying to track the ball down when it's in the air, all this type of stuff that he had to work on, so a lot of people, a lot of the games, he gave up a lot of opportunities for us. And so I understand and I get what of other fans' frustration on Quez Watkins. But, I always felt like, even though he had those type of games and he had those type of plays, I always felt that he still deserved another chance this season, only because even though with those type of plays, he had a lot of clutch plays. It was a lot of games that he came in the clutch for us, and he opened up the field. Like I said before, sometimes before, Nick Sirianni spoke about of him being able to open up the playbook. He might not be a clutch player like AJ Browns and Devontae Smith and Dallas Goddard and how excuse me, how Sanders was on our team at that time, how he ran, and like, a lot of other clutch players that's offense and defense. He probably wasn't that type of player that people actually love, but he's still a good player that open up a lot for our key players. Like example, he was talking about, him being quick and get downfield and spreading the field quick. And, that a lot of times, a lot of defense got to look out. He might not get the ball, but they still got to count for him. If he's getting downfield quick, the DBs and the safeties and all that got to drop back and they got to account for him. So while they account for him, they missing AJ Brown and Devontae Smith and Dallas Goddard. So he opened up a lot. So him have the skill assets that he does have, he opened up a lot on the playbook side. So, and then he had a lot of clutch plays, that touchdowns and passes, and he had a lot, but he also had a couple of plays that we lost opportunity because for. So I get people frustration, but I look at the overall, I look at the balance of what he did, and I feel like the percentage of what he did last season, he deserved another chance. And going to the point of what the video about is basically, Nick said the other day in his press conference of, he see the growth and he see him working on his fundamentals, and the whole team, as that is working on a fundamental and everything, but just he pinpointed and he brung out Quez Watkins and saying that he have an attitude of progressing, and an attitude of getting better, and he's been working on it off season. He have gotten better, he have improved. Like, so Nick Sirianni said out of everybody he put him, that he's improving, and that's a good look. And that's one to all the Eagles fan that don't know what's going on with him. That's a good look, and that's a good thing to hear on his side, that he's improving and he could come back on a 23 to 24 season doing way better than what he did last season. And yeah, seemed like Nick has a lot of confidence in him. Seemed like Nick liking his attitude, the way he's going about it. Yeah, he feel like he got something to prove, and he's like, yo, I'm gonna prove everybody wrong. Everybody think I'm not. That's okay. You're supposed to want everybody to see that, yo, I'm not like that, and I'm not like how I was last year. Yo, this year is different, and I'm gonna prove to y'all I have it. So that's a good attitude, because that's the only thing, that's him having that motivation is the only thing that's gonna allow him to get better. But him saying focus with it is what gonna bring it out. And it seemed like that's what Nick's saying. He's focused and on the top of being motivated. So yo, it's a good look. And like, I feel like, yo, I'm glad that Nick feel that way about him and giving him a chance and all, because I feel like he deserved that. I feel like Quez Watkins, and I'm having high hopes for him that he'll come out and do his thing, because I like his skill assets. I like his speed. I see potential in him, but I understand that he needs to step up in a lot of other areas. So yeah, like, I just want to speak on that. Nick feel confidence in him. Nick is proud of him, how he's doing off season, and that's a good hearing. That's a good thing you want to hear, and that's a good thing. He also speaking about Jalen Hurts, feeling like he feel like Jalen Hurts is the most coachable person that he ever coached. Like, and everybody already know that. Everybody know everything about dealing with Jalen Hurts, of how his mindset is on always being able to improve. And only way you're gonna get better and better is to be able to learn and take criticism, and being teachable, not being prideful, thinking you already up in that part that you don't need to hear nobody. He's and that's why the coaches feel like he's coachable. He listens, and that's the one reason why he progresses, and that's the reason why he getting better and better. You know, um, we do want, like I heard a lot of analysts saying, that we do want him to be able to come in and take control too, as a leader, that he don't always have to follow. Okay, with the coach and the plays, that he could go out there and he could feel comfortable. Like, know what, I want to run my play, and feel comfortable in its own domain. Like, listen, I feel comfortable running this, because this is what I'm like. This is what I'm better at. This play right now. Let's go with this. Like, so I feel like this year he's in that area to be able to do that. Um, Knicks feel like he's had progress in a lot of areas that he had already progressed in. He just gotten even more better. So that's a good thing to speak about that. We already always want to hear progressing, and when it comes to his side. And yeah, like, that's a good thing to hear. Like, I just wanted to speak on Quez Watkins and Jalen Hurts. I'm glad that Nick feel like Quez Watkins is improving. I hope that's you know that is something good for a lot of people to hear. A lot of fans, they could take that. Some fans might be like, oh, they don't, they might not still want to hear that. But it's a good thing to hear, on both sides, especially on Jalen Hurts, that he's even got even way more better. And he could go back out on his field, and he could run, he could play his game. That's what everybody want. And yeah, like, we can't wait to see what's going to happen with him, like, especially with Quez Watkins. But I still want to see how Jalen Hurts is going to continue his consistency on 23 to 24. Um, yeah, that's basically it. I just can't wait. Like, I can't even wait for like I said before, I can't even wait for the preseason game. Like, we got first preseason with the Ravens. And I already can't wait, yo. I really want to see how how this new Eagles team is gonna do. I have confidence in them, and like yo, I feel like we in that position that we could we could go back again, but it's up to the coaches, up to the players. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Like so, but yeah, yo, that's all I wanted to speak about. Just a little small little clip, little video. Just want to speak about how Nick Sirianni feel about Quez Watkins. Feel like he's seen confidence in him. He see confidence in Jalen Hurts. Uh, and that's good. That's good to hear. Like, he also spoke more about the players and, dealing with Nolan Smith and Jaden Carter and other players and everything. I'm gonna speak about that more in the video. I just gotta get back into them on at my job and all that. I just want to step out a little bit, give y'all a little video to stay tuned, tuning in with y'all. So but yeah, gonna come with another video. We're gonna talk more about it. Might have a talk with y'all and yeah, just leave your comments. Let me know what you feel, what you think. Give me your opinions, how you feel about Quez Watkins, Jalen Hurts, Nick Sirianni, or just the team, period. What is your ideas? I get back at you in the comments too. And like I said, stay tuned. Continue to like, follow, subscribe. We appreciate it. And yeah, if you want other platforms and everything, you could definitely follow me here on Twitter, young_Jers973. Like, you could follow me there. And yo, like, yeah, like just stay tuned. We're gonna have a lot more coming. Also, thanks for following, liking, subscribing. Thanks for tuning in. This your boy hyphen Jers. I'm out.